Do you know why Smith wanted to become Burns' secretary? Actually, Smith had secretly been in love with Burns for a long time. One day, Burns, seeking some excitement, tried skydiving. The intense feeling of weightlessness made him fall into a coma instantly. Seeing this, Smith immediately jumped out of the plane to rescue Burns. He hugged Burns tightly and opened the parachute. Finally, the two of them landed safely. After experiencing that thrilling moment, Smith decided to confess his feelings to Burns. However, Burns didn't have the same feelings for him. In Burns' eyes, Smith was like a piece of popcorn stuck in his teeth. After the heartbreak, Smith sang a sad ballad. In his eyes, the famous paintings on the wall seemed to turn into the image of Burns. And at that moment, he was deeply immersed in great sorrow. And all of this was noticed by Smith. On the way back to the office, Smith saw Homer, Carl, and Lenny playing in the laboratory, so he ordered them to come out immediately. Then, Smith asked Homer to do the maintenance on the turbine. While Homer and the other two were having a great time playing on the turbine, Smith came to check on the work. As soon as the turbine started, it exploded. Smith told them to fix the turbine quickly. Carl complained that Smith started punishing them because of a breakup. Lenny came up with an idea, which was to find a partner for Smith. The other two immediately agreed. In the evening, they met at the bar and discussed together how to find a boyfriend for Smith. Homer picked up his phone. Maggie had accidentally found a social app specifically designed for the gay community. Maggie planned to invite all the gay people on the app over, so that Smith could choose for himself. Homer agreed right away. The next day, the party was held at Homer's house. Just as Smith walked into the house and was about to have a glass of vodka, he was deeply attracted by the bartender. That night, Burns summoned Smith as usual, but at that time Smith was on a date with the bartender, and for the first time, he refused Burns. In the following days, Smith and the bartender were always together. They went running together, went fishing together, and even went on a date in Burns' office. The next day, Smith walked into the office and officially resigned from his position as Burns' secretary. Burns felt very sad. Helplessly, he had to recruit a new secretary. In the evening, Smith and the bartender had a date at a restaurant. He habitually cut the steak on the opposite plate and explained that it was a habit he had developed when he was with Burns. But now he didn't love Burns anymore. Soon after, the two of them went to Cuba. Smith fantasized about their new life in the future. However, when he saw the mask the bartender was wearing, he couldn't help but think of Burns. At that moment, Smith realized that he still loved Burns in his heart. On the other side, Burns confided in his lawyers, saying that no one could replace Smith. The lawyer gave him an idea, which was to get Smith back. In the evening, Burns invited Smith to a restaurant. He took out a check for $1 million and a lifetime VIP card for Broadway, ready to apologize to Smith. Smith interrupted him and said that what he wanted wasn't money, but just to know if Burns loved him. Burns only said one sentence, that Smith was the best employee he had ever met. In this way, the two reconciled.